Welcome to Fantasy Friday. I'm Jeff Smith.
And I'm Jacob Upham. Here are tonight's top stories. In a rare case of child actors becoming successful adults, Home Alone co-star Devin Rattray has grown up to play first base for the Atlanta Braves.
In Philadelphia the other night, officials overturned a call made by lousy umpire C.B. Buckner. The umps convened and determined that Jason Hayward did not make the catch and ruled it a hit for Placido Polanco.
A hit? I'm sorry, Kyle. We take a look at the replay.
Jason Hayward did not make the catch and ruled it a hit for Placido Polanco.
I guess you're right. Meanwhile, switch hitter Dwayne Sphincterino is hitting over .340 from the right side of the plate this season, but only .290 as a lefty. Hey, Dwayne, why don't you just hit right-handed all the time? What's the worst that could happen? You end up hitting .290 versus righties? At least then you'd get to wear a big boy helmet. Think about it.
And in a study conducted by baseball commissioner Bud Selig, scientists have concluded that people's lethargy to baseball's endlessly rain-delayed September can be linked to a severe vitamin D deficiency.
With football season just on the horizon, we figured we'd take a cue from ESPN and have pointless football speculation take airtime away from a relatively boring time in the baseball season.
That's right, it's time to crack open a can of your favorite hard alcohol and pass out in the pile of Dorito grease. I'm looking at you, Brett Favre. Here's your fantasy NFL preview. Peyton Manning will miss the season opener this Sunday as he recovers from a neck injury. Doctors say the injury occurred due to Manning having his head entirely up his own ass.
Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers are set to defend their Super Bowl title. Rodgers said he had an off-season training regimen involving a vegan diet, extensive exercise, and not shoving his head entirely up his own ass.
Drew Brees' first down Mike Vick fumbled pass interference touchdown football.
And opposing defenses are worried about facing the New York Jets this season, as it is being reported that quarterback Mark Sanchez is just too pretty to tackle. Well, that concludes our fantasy NFL preview. We now turn to Kyle Elaine with this week's fantasy forecast. Kyle?
Thanks, guys. Over here on the West Coast, nice and sunny, but it seems to be a rain brainstorm moving along the East Coast, killing everyone with athleticism and handsomeness. Marlins fans need not worry, since no one will see games anyway. Back to you guys.
That concludes this week's episode of Fantasy Friday.
We hope you liked this week's episode.